gonna go north. It looks like it's stalled. There's reports possibly of pea-sized hail or larger. It almost looks like it's stalled. We've got quite a bit of wind. They do have warnings up for hail and wind possibly up to 45 miles an hour. Let me get the door shut. I guess I probably ought to get my leg in before I take off. You got to kind of plop down in this thing. Find the right key. Old-fashioned key, you know, a key. And we got a few lights coming up. Got that working, and the strobes are working. Okay. Probably won't be out too long. They did issue a warning, like I said, so they didn't specifically call for us to go out, but they usually say one way or another. Let me get my swivel working a little better. Okay, hold on. We'll back up here. Make sure we don't get into anything. Try to get a wind reading here. Corn has grown so much over the last few days. It is just coming over the top of it like crazy. Get you around here. Oh, that cool air feels good. It is just blistering hot. Take you around here. You can see the corn, how it's just flailing away. We'll go down to the wind site first and see what we can pick up. Let me give it a second here, see what we get. Should have cleaned my glasses. They were 25 miles an hour. So we have a rain veil, I know, to the north. We'll go up here to the weather railroad track bed. The official. See what we get here. Got a little dip here in the corn. Yeah, it's pouring down rain just north of us. I'd say West Liberty, at least from what I got on the radar, it's getting quite a bit of rain. I ran future track, and it looks like there's going to be quite a few pop up. Of course, that's not written in stone. Let me see what we get here. Oh, and then turn it the other way. Silly boy. So you can see the rain up there to the north. It's just pouring. Let me see. We'll get another wind reading. I'm not sure I'm going to drive through these weeds. I'll get my radiator plugged with the weed seat. So I'll probably back up and turn around. Okay. Oops, wait a minute. I didn't want to do that. Yeah, just 15. Let me put you back on the stand. Rain's still pouring, I can see it. And we'll get turned around. Maybe. I might catch something on fire. This thing's so cut out. I think I'll just go on through. It doesn't look too bad. Enjoy the view, right? We'll probably go up to the Canard Road there and set there a little bit. That should put us into the rain. Seems to be staying that way. I think I already mentioned it looks like it's stalling. Oh man, these weeds. Oh no. Bad move. Thought it looked like it was pretty well not grown up. Well, if the engine overheats, I'll know why. Ooh, never again. Trying not to ride the hump. Okay, stand by. We'll get out here on the road in a minute. We're doing that again. Woo. Let's see what kind of wind we got here. We're going north on the Ludlow. Moth just jumped on me. Or a butterfly, I guess it must be a butterfly. Let me stop here. With the rain. Let me get my glasses on, see who's on. Hey, Jerry. Kyle. Wind settled down a little bit. It's apparently associated with the storm just getting close enough. Let me go on back up. See anybody? I would like to get a look at this storm. I thought it was a little unusual. Like I said, it looked like it had stalled. Doesn't seem to be moving off. Back over here. We just got 24 mile an hour. Yeah, I said we're going to have more storms. That's for sure. Depending on how much heat we get knocked down. But I know if it clears off, it'll heat right back up. I had 92 today. We got got some cloud cover when the storm started building, so it did cool off some. It hovered between 89 and 91 pretty much. I think it hit 92 one time. So we've had rain here, the road's wet. Be a tragic time to have any hail. The corn's where it would be damaged. It's pouring down rain, we're going to get into it. I was curious whether there was any sign of hail. If anybody has seen any hail associated with this storm, let me know. I'd like to know. Yeah, she's pouring. And this has stayed in one place. Yeah, it's just pouring. I'll probably go ahead and reiterate, in case you missed any of the other broadcasts. They expected the rain to maintain this year, even though it's supposed to get hot. And that's held true so far. I'm going to pull over up here and we'll see if we can get some rain readings. No hail yet. My roof's leaking. Let me get here. Give you some idea. Says I have a slow connection. Surely not. I'm going to go up a little bit further. I don't see any signs of any hail. Oh, poor soul on a motorcycle. Slow the wheat harvest down if it keeps this out. I see quite a bit of wheat out. There's some there, as you can see. The rain is so heavy you really can't see much of the cloud cover. Jerry, are you getting your rain down home there yet? I can't tell whether it's moved that far or not. That field's got standing water. There was no rotation reported, mostly just straight line wind. and hail was the concern. Well, like I said, I thought I'd pop out and get a look. We've got this heavy cloud here. Probably rained on. Rain's about moderate now. So I'm going to turn around and head back. Again, like I said, if anybody saw any hail, let me know. Oh, we'll go forward first. Crops look good. I mean, it was a late start. This kind of moisture and heat, they take off. Looks like I'm going to get a little steam, doesn't it? There, she seems to be clearing up. So it's heading toward North Lewisburg. I would assume it might intensify according to Futurecast. So you might want to keep your eye to the sky if you're over that way. Marysville had a multi-cell come through. I think they issued an alert on that, so that could re-intensify. Turn that blower down a little bit. Oh, here now. It's still pouring over there, you can see to the east. Just a little bit of sign of some wind. I saw some little pieces of maple leaf down, but that's about it. I think I picked up another 1/10 of an inch. I'll try to remember to check the analog rain gauge when I get home. I emptied it out, so I think this is the first rain on it. Whether I'll find out here if the road's wet. It might not even rain up there. I don't know. If it did, it doesn't look like it rained much. I'll plan to be back on if something else brews up. The Weather Service just released that at 3, I think it was 3:05, something like that, about the storm in our area, or storms. So I did put that up. Looks like we might have picked up a little bit of rain. Not much. Yeah, just a sprinkle. Well, we'll go back to HQ and keep our eye out. So, as long as the storm's passed, you might as well get out and take advantage of the cool air. I was just fiddling with something out in the yard and I heard the thunder, so I decided I'd go in. But don't take a chance with lightning. You don't want to be out there steaming up. Yeah, road's dry here. Yeah, I was just a little concerned seeing that stay in one place so long. I wish I've got another one brewing back there, though. I'll have to get on the radar and let you know. Okay, so I'll get back to you. Let me get pulled in here. I'll sign off. So I can hit the right button. Find me glasses. There they are. Alright, so Rufus and I will sign off. So that's what's going on. Like I said, I'll let you know of any other warnings that come up. So you take care, God bless, and be safe. We're back again. There's a real. We just got a code red, so I'm going to go out and see what's going on. Lights. Lights. Okay. Seatbelt. You don't want to cry wolf all the time, but they did, like I said, they did issue a code red for the area. We'll at least get out here and get a look. There's hail warnings again and wind warnings. Severe thunderstorm warning, but nothing tornadic. We'll head toward the north through Kings Creek. Did you hit something? Let me bring you around. Rain's starting. Anxious to see what kind of wind we got. This air on. Still sultry. We're 23.7. We'll go over to the wind knoll. Turn those wipers on. I'm not sure whether this is going to be popping up all evening. If they hadn't issued a code red, I just would have gone live at the office. But, stop up here. We did have an edge line come through. It wasn't well formed. Mostly have white out again from the, and I haven't heard a stroke of lightning or any, seen a stroke of lightning or heard any thunder. Let's see what we get on the wind here. Oh, you're crooked. I think I got a screw loose on that thing. The heavy rain is coming. Let me take you out here for a second. See through that or not. We'll try to lower the window without drowning. How was that for you? It's moving fast. Yeah, 15 miles an hour. Let's see what kind of wind we get when this rain moves in. I'm going to take you over here. I'm going to watch this thing. It's on the leading edge. I think that's straight line movement, not rotation. I do not see rotation reported. We'll drive one down here and get another look at it, just to be on the safe side. Get pointed to the east, and we'll just watch it. To pull off. You don't want to get stuck. Let's see. We'll get past these trees. We'll watch it in a few minutes. Get me specs on. Hey, Elisa, Kevin. Okay, let me see what we got going here. I'm on East Kings Creek, right before you get to Ludlow. I'll take you off the stand. I'm not seeing even straight line movement now, so that means it must be moving directly away from us. We've got this big puffy thing here. Yeah, that's an official term, and some rain associated with that. Yeah, it looks pretty much straight. I see the movement there. Straight movement. I got a feeling if it heats up again, that thing's going to get charged up. We'll just have to keep a close eye tonight, depending on the heating of the day. Future track has most of the storms dying down after the heat of the day around 8 o'clock. So we'll just have to wait and see. Looks like we're getting rain to the south pretty good. Let me go on up here. Maybe I'll back out first. I know I got one wheel on the asphalt. Yes, close the window, it helps. We've got heavy rain to the south and to the north, so it looks like it's going to be a pretty wide coverage on the rainfall again. I didn't check my rain gauge when I got in because it didn't rain there. The road wasn't wet at all. We'll just stop at home there and watch it for a little while. Now, rain's filling in pretty good all the way around. It's heavier to the south. Yeah, it's over the house now. So that's what we got. They issued the code red just because conditions were a certain way. I mean, it does not mean that it could get worse, but the front of the system is pretty much through, and that carries the gust. You can kind of see that shoe-shaped thing. It almost looked like a, well, which I probably was. I should have gotten out sooner, but it was, looked like a, I don't want to say a shell. Yeah, here I forget my own terms. But so far just rain and a little bit of wind, which we had 25. And we do have rain now. We'll watch it just a few more minutes, see if it gets up. It was pretty much a combined cell, looked like two cells combined, maybe three cells to our west. And then of course it moved in on us. And then the code red went out. Get turned around. Turn around in the yard. I think we're going around here. We'll watch it from here. See if we got a decent picture. The corn is just getting to where you can't see out. Let me take you over here. The rain apparently looks like it's getting more intense. Now, it's moderate to heavy. No wind now, so the wind just came with the storm itself. And no lightning yet. Okay, we'll watch it a few more minutes. I've mentioned in the past that the Weather Service, will put out alert just because conditions are such. And I know people get a little bit frustrated because they sometimes don't understand why they do that. But it's their job. With all the heat in place and all the moisture, you just never know what could possibly blow up. The rain's really going to get heavy, I can see it. Yeah, a little bit of wind, about 10 miles an hour. There were reports of hail again. Most of the storms are pop-up variety. They don't seem to be real organized as far as a line associated with major air mass. If you haven't watched my special from last night about the hurricane, it is on my Facebook, so you might want to give that a look. Well, let me come back to you. So I'll just go in for now. It just looks like rain. I'm not going to plan to go out again unless something really forms that, which I said the threat was there, but really gets formed and we get a strong line. Of course, if it's dark, we probably won't, but we'll see how it goes. But again, hey fellas, Chris, they're planning on things dying down by 8 p.m., so I'm going to see if I can back this thing in. Okay, thanks for joining me. Appreciate it a lot. Be safe out there. God bless you. Keep looking up to our blessed Savior in all things.